What it do, YouTube? It's the OG Mr. Munt. Back at y'all with another video. Look like we about to get the return of Jared Swift Hurd next month on the 4th of March. Last time Hurd was in the ring was in 2021, June 2021. So he's been out of the ring almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in June. But like I said, he got a fight coming up in March. And he's fighting a kid named Jose Resendez. This kid's 13-1. Not a bad little fighter. Rough, rugged in my opinion. Goes to the body. He a good little fighter. And honestly, I don't know if Jared Hurd should have picked this type of fighter. And I guess mainly the reason he picked him is because the guy gonna stand right there in front of him. But the guy does mix it up well. He goes to the body, goes to the head, throws combinations. And you know, Jared Hurd's claim to fame is taking punishment. Now, you know, I really didn't want to get too deep into his fight with the guy next month. I just wanted to talk about, you know, what Hurd got to look forward to at 160. Because he moved up. I forgot to mention that. He moved up from 154 to 160. You know, at 154, Hurd was a unified champ. And he, I guess he got the kind of feeling himself. And he got beat by J-Rock. After he lost to J-Rock, he won a unanimous decision. And then he fought Cuba Area and lost to Cuba Arias in a split decision. And, you know, I just don't think that, I don't think he prepared for that fight. And, you know, he ended up losing. But now he's moved up to 160. Now, the question I have is Jared Hurd, has he changed his style? And don't get me wrong, Jared Hurd is a big dude. I think he like 6'1", got extremely long arms, got like a 78-inch reach. So even for 160, he's a big kid. But I think at 160, he's not going to be able to take the amount of punishment that he took at 154. Because, like I said, that was his claim to fame, being very, very durable. The fact that Jared Hurd was able to make 154 was amazing upon it, you know, within itself. But now he's moved up to 160. Now, I don't know, is that going to make him a better fighter? Him moving up to a weight class that he probably should have started out in. But, you know, like I said, Jared Hurd likes to take, I don't know, I ain't going to say he likes to take punishment, but, you know, that's what he does. And then when even when he does try to, that's just like the fight he had after J-Rock. He was trying to, you know, he was trying to use his jab, implement his jab, and it just didn't even look right, man. He had to turn it up in that fight to even make it look like himself. And then he won a unanimous decision, but still, you know, he had to get in there and take punishment. So, you know, he called out 3 big names at 160. He called out Jamal Charlo. He called out Gennady Golovkin, and then he called out Janibek. I can't pronounce Janibek's last name, so I just call him by his first name, Janibek. These guys are extremely hard punchers. Jamal Charlo will beat you up with his jab. Golovkin, now don't get me wrong, Golovkin is kind of long in the tooth, but you know, last thing to leave is your power. And Gennady Golovkin got a good jab. Janibek got power. And he's crafty as well. So I have to, you have to ask the question, is Jarrett Hurd gonna go up there and take punishment from those guys like he did at 154? I mean, I remember him fighting Eric Landelara. Eric Landelara was hitting him flush. I'm talking about his accuracy was on point, and Hurd was just taking it, sucking it up. And, for some reason in that fight, Lara wasn't doing a whole bunch of moving. And, he managed to wear Lara down. Hurd managed to wear Lara down, but Hurd took a whole lot of punishment in that fight. Tony Harrison, he fought Tony Harrison, didn't he? Wasn't it Tony Harrison? It Hurd, Tony Harrison was outboxing Hurd. I'm talking about hitting him clean, punishing him. Hurd wore him down. So, he one of them guys that take a whole lot of punishment. Is he going to be able to take that punishment up there at 160? I mean, he going to have to be careful who he fight up there. Because, like I said, granted, Jamal Charlo's going through some stuff, but, and on top of that, Hurd is not in position to be able to get those fights at the moment, but, Hurd has somewhat of a name, so I guarantee you, if he get up there and start winning, if he win a few fights, 2 or 3 fights, they're gonna catapult him on up the ladder, so he can get some of those big fights. But I mean, really, is Jarrett Hurd? Can he survive up there at 160 with them guys, man? Like I said, Jarrett Hurd he just take too much punishment for me, man. I think he a good fighter, but he don't even look right trying to use a jab and that type of stuff. He just look awkward to me. So the question is, can he even survive at 160? If he does, if he is able to, get one of those big fights that get one of the champions like Jamal Charlo, man, Jamal Charlo is gonna punish you. You can't stand there and take no shots from Jamal Charlo. His punches are thudding. Janibek, he gonna punish you. He gonna beat you up. Golovkin, like I said, power is the last thing to go. So, I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. It's definitely gonna be interesting to see if Jarrett Hurd, was it a good move for him to move up to 160. I don't know, but we'll just have to wait and see. Got to fight, like I said, March the 4th in Ontario, California, against Jose Resendez. We're just gonna have to see how that fight play out. This guy's 5'10". I don't know, 72-inch reach, something like that. But yeah, so he's not a very big 160 pounder. But I guess he's good enough for Hurd to get his feet wet. But when it comes time for him to fight those other guys, those bigger guys, I don't know, man. I don't know. We just have to wait and see. But you guys tell me what you think. It's the OG Mr. Month. Salute to the mighty LDBC, and I'm out.